Yo, Original OC here with you on the Original OC channel. Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025. What's up, guys? We got breaking news on this Tuesday. Breaking news from the Federation of Swiss Watches, the Federation of the Swiss Watch Industry. Breaking news. The group that tracks Swiss watch exports has published their data for the month of April, and the results are absolutely shocking and staggering. We've never ever seen anything like this in the history of the Swiss watch industry. We will share the data published just hours ago with you guys in just 5 minutes. Just stay tuned for 5 minutes, and we'll share all the latest data with you. We've just enabled comments on the screen, so for those of you who watch on the big screen, like Air King Ben. Shout out to Air King Ben. By the way, if you also watch this show on your big screen TV, please do me a favor and take a picture of you watching on the big screen. Do a wrist shot with the live stream in the background. Send it to me on Instagram, or send it to me on WhatsApp, or whatever mechanism you choose, or post it on Instagram. Post it on Instagram and tag me. That would be super cool. Hey, we already have over 20 people watching, making us the top-rated live stream in the world on this Tuesday afternoon, which is pretty significant. Let's see who we have in the chat. We've got Goldfinger0808, who was first. What's up, Goldfinger? Good to see you. Goldfinger is going to be in Dubai. By the way, make plan. Logan Hall's coming. We have a big list of people who are going to be there in Dubai, and we're also making the list for Watches and Wonders Geneva 2026. Don't procrastinate, guys. It's going to be amazing. Whole Milk's in the chat. Drumpf saved the watch market. Thank you for your comment. Logan Hall's Grill Streams is in the chat. Logan Hall is a member of the Original OC channel. Thank you for being a member. If you have a star next to your name, please check and make sure that you use your member milestone chats before you lose them for the month of May. Do that by clicking on the currency icon next to the chat. If you would like to upgrade your membership or become a member, click on the link in the chat. Logan Hall was third. It's okay. Was too busy making hummus. I love red pepper hummus. Shout out to, what's the brand? Is it Sabra? I'm not getting paid by them, but I do support, I do consume on a personal level Sabra brand hummus. And my favorite is the roasted red pepper. Love the roasted red pepper hummus from Sabra. Check it out. If you like Sabra, let me know in the chat. Ryan Hofre is also in the chat. We got Stefan. Is it Stefan or Stefan? I'm going to say Stefan. Stefan is also in the chat. He's a member. Junior Johnson. We got Ray. We've got Cloud Ken. Ken asks, can I wear a Tudor while watching the stream? I would really, really prefer that you didn't. I really, really prefer that you didn't. But hey, it's up to you. Totally up to you. Let's see here. Who else? We got Logjam2. What's up, Logjam2? I think it's everybody, right? Did we get everybody? If you're watching right now, type in a comment in the chat. Unless you are one of the banned trolls who are, if you're one of the band trolls who's watching, unfortunately, you cannot comment. But you could create a new account and you could be good and talk watches. How about that? That's a pretty good alternative, huh? By the way, I have asked and I've been asked to pass along a message, and that message is that Cased in Time promo code has been extended again. Okay, the promo code has been extended again due to overwhelming demand. Overwhelming demand for the new Cased in Time NASA Moon case collaboration. This is an actual collaboration with NASA, guys. I highly recommend you take advantage of the promo code, which is Original OC, which is their best performing promo code of all time for Cased in Time. It gives you the biggest discount you could possibly get on this case. If you are a fan of space travel, if you're a fan of the Moon Swatch, if you're a fan of Omega or the Omega Speedmaster and its role in space history and moon landings, or if you're just a fan of watches in general, these make incredible gifts. I highly recommend you pick up at least 2 or 3 of them, because once you have one, people that you know will be like, "Oh, that's super cool," and then you can really help them out by just gifting it to them, and that way they don't have to pay the shipping. If you buy enough of these in one order, you can get free shipping. But please apply the Original OC promo code to get the biggest discount available. And you can do that by visiting CasedInTime.com. Whole Milk asks, can I redact my message on the screen? I don't try it. Try redacting your message, see if it works. It doesn't work. It doesn't. Actually, it doesn't work, and I'll tell you why. Because the overlay is being powered by the software that the live streaming software that we use to stream to YouTube. And so if you retract your comment in the chat, I actually don't see that it's retracted using the software that we have. I see it in YouTube that it's been retracted. So be very, very careful. If you type something in the chat that you don't want seen, if you retract it, it will still remain on the screen overlay. Hey, we got clear enough? Jay from Copenhagen is in the chat. Evening OC. What's up, Jay? If I time out Jay, will his message still show up on the screen? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Because of the lack of synchronization between the StreamYard streaming software and YouTube. So it's only a one-way connection. So hope that is clear. All right, let's get to the news of the day. And today's stream is being brought to you by Cased in Time. Apply promo code Original OC for your biggest possible discount. If you don't have this by now, what are you waiting for? What could you possibly be waiting for? Okay. Here we go. The Swiss watch industry has published their statistics for the month of April, and in what can only be described as shocking and staggering, the Swiss watch industry in the month of April, in order to avoid tariffs, increased the value of watches sent to the United States by a whopping 149%. They literally took a chunk of watches that were supposed to go to Singapore, watches that were supposed to go to China, watches that were supposed to go to Hong Kong, watches that were supposed to go to Dubai, watches that were supposed to go to Germany, watches that were supposed to go to Italy, and redirected a big chunk of those to go to the United States in the month of April. They basically flooded the market, the Swiss watch industry, in what could only be described as an act of collusion. An act of collusion shipped a record amount, dollar value of watches and a record unit amount to the United States, more than we've ever seen in the history of the watch industry. So you can see here in Swiss francs, you can see the top $5 value of watches shipped or exported from Switzerland to the United States in the month of April 2025. As you can see, number 5, China, 131 million, Singapore, 132 million, the UK, 144 million, Japan, 175 million, and then the United States, 850 million. Wow. More than number 2 through 6 combined. Okay. So basically, what the Swiss watch industry did was say, listen, there's too much uncertainty about tariffs, the impact on the tariffs. So what we're going to do is we're going to ship about 3 months worth of watches to the United States in April, just to give us a cushion, just in case something wonky happens with the tariffs. And in a very sneaky move, they shipped the watches pre-tariff, but then they raised prices on May 1st. So not only did the receiving entities not have to pay 31% tariffs. Remember, on the tariffs were reduced to 10%. So they shipped a boatload of watches, and then they raised prices on May 1st. And they are stockpiling 3 months worth of watches. Rolex, Patek Philippe, AP, and others, Cartier, Omega, have literally 3 months supply of watches being stored in the United States. Now may be the time to strike. Now may be the time to get the watch of your dreams. By the way, shipments, dollar value of shipments of two-tone watches to the United States globally increased 44%. 44% increase in the shipment of two-tone watches to the United States. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Dubai Expat is in the chat. Hello, producer OC. At which hotel will you be staying in Dubai? Well, I cannot reveal that information on the stream for security reasons. But Dubai Expat, reach out to me privately, and I will happily share that information with you. As a matter of fact, if you send me your number, I'll add you to our WhatsApp group. We have a WhatsApp group with CQ and all of the other people who are going to Dubai, and I'll add you to the group. We're planning some excursions right now. We're planning the big the camel safari, whatever they call that, where you like cook the shish kebabs out in the desert and you ride the camels, and can't remember some other stuff. Lots of activities being planned. So reach out to me on IG, and I'll add you to the WhatsApp group. What's up, Dubai Expat? Hope everything is going well there. But looking forward to seeing you in just less than 6 months before the end of the year. Let's see. Who else do we have here in the chat? John D. New York City's in the house. Yo, just catching up. What's good, everyone? Saying hello to everybody in the chat. I got BW from Jacksonville, Florida in the chat. Greetings, everyone. BW, jump on the panel. Jump on the panel. The link is pinned. If you want to share, I don't think people are aware. So if you want to jump on and share maybe some good news with the rest of the people, jump on. Or you can schedule a time to do it. BW, schedule a time, jump on. We'd love to see the changes that you're making to your collection. Got Andy Lewis. By the way, BW is a member of the OC channel. Thank you for being a member, BW. Appreciate it. Andy Lewis is also a member. Howdy, y'all. Rose is in the chat. He's a member, but he's lying. We are not staying at the La Quinta, Dubai. That Rose will be staying there. Rose will be staying at the La Quinta, Dubai. He's a member. He's a frequent. He's like a silver member of La Quinta, so he'll be staying there. But the rest of us will be staying in extremely posh resorts. Listen, we've been invited by the Siddiqui company, Siddiqui family, to go to Dubai. So we'll be staying in some posh properties and private residences of the Siddiqui family. So that, and because they have 30 or 40 private residences on the beach, it'll be impossible for you to figure out exactly which castle and which mansion in which we'll be staying. Vamal says, I found the 18% global increase. Interesting. Brands have massive inventory built up in Swiss vaults. Yeah, but I think what they did is they shipped more globally, but what they really did was they took stock that was supposed to go to Dubai and Italy and Hong Kong and Singapore and China, and redirected it to the United States. John D, Motel 6, downtown Dubai. I think they're doing a bro house. They're doing a bro house at Motel 6 downtown Dubai. We will not be doing that. We will be hanging out with the Siddiqui family, and we'll be staying. Well, I don't want to say too much. We got some good stuff planned. Mike Lewis in the chat. Mike Lewis, OC will be at the Burj Al Arab. It sounds like a pretty fancy. I think, isn't that like the 7-star hotel, like the world's only 7-star hotel, the Burj Al Arab? No, I'm actually not staying in downtown. That's the downtown is not the place where we're going to be staying. Someplace far more interesting, where we can do some sightseeing, some real sightseeing, and pools and resorts and beaches and all kinds of cool stuff. We are going. Dubai Watch Week will be occurring at the same time, but that's not the real. We're doing a meetup. Yeah, that's the main reason why we're going, and we're doing excursions. We're doing resorts, pools. Logan will be doing a grill stream from the desert. He'll be doing braised camel hump. Yep, he'll be doing braised camel hump and with a beautiful chimichurri or something. I forgot what he said. So yeah, that's it. Those the breaking news. I mean, I don't want to go and break down the details too much of this, but basically what's going on is in the month of April, the Swiss watch industry flooded the United States with units, an incredible amount of units. They actually increased the unit shipments by 77% and the value of those shipments by 149%, which is just absolutely insane. Are there any other interesting statistics that I could share with you? I think that one pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? They are flooding the market with watches. They did increase, the Swiss watch industry did increase the value of watches made of precious metals by over 23% in April, and two-tone watches by 44%. So chances are if you're looking for that Guinness, the two-tone Guinness or the two-tone root beer, the two-tone Submariner, I think two-tones, yeah, two-tone Submariner, then you're going to be in luck because they increased the value and the volume of the watches, two-tone watches globally out of Switzerland by 44%. Absolutely insane. Um, and Wristwatchholic is in the chat. He says, regardless of this fact, I haven't received a call from my AD. Aw. Too bad, Wristwatchholic. But you know what? The month isn't over. The month isn't over. You never know. Hey, look at this. Vimal with a flamingo blue highlighted comment from Canada. Thank you very much. Vimal says, folks are staying at the Ritz Abu Ghraib. Great water sports. Come on. Vimal. That's actually all booked. You should know that. Come on. Don't kid around. It's very, very hard to get a reservation there. BW, jump on. The link is pinned and the pin is linked. Jump on and share what you got. I bet you people want to see it. I bet you people want to see it. Now, boom, let me change. There we go. That's a nice background. I also want to say happy Memorial Day to everybody. Hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend. There was a good article, by the way. Let's see, where was that article? We need to do some spruiking of Patek Philippe. That's what we need to do. We need to remind everybody that it is the year of the crown. It's the year of the two biggest brands in the world, the Rolex and Patek Philippe. But man, shout out to my friends at Fratello. Fratello did a fantastic job giving an unbiased opinion on the new Patek Philippe Cubitus 40 millimeter. They did a really, really good job. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Yay. Let's do a quick, this is going to be a treat. This is going to be a treat. I'll even turn on my camera. All right. Guys, please welcome BW.
Everybody.
How are you? We can hear you. We can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me? Check, check, check.
I can hear you.
Cool. Let's, guys, can you hear BW? Okay, let me boost up his audio just a little bit just to make sure that we can. All right, let's do a quick check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
3 4 5 6.
Perfect. BW, how you been?
I'm good. I'm good.
So far.
Vimal, I like your comment there. That was a very good comment, Vimal.
The super chat, the highlighted comment.
Yes.
He should know better than that. He should know that it's all sold out. But we wanted to book there. We wanted to, but
rough place to get into.
Very rough.
Hard to leave once you get there too.
A Chili Badger in the chat. What's up, Chili Badger? Thank you for confirming the audio is good. All right. So what you been up to? The last I remember, BW, and there may have been some stuff since then. But the last I remember, you picked up a Rolex Explorer 40 millimeter, which came out a couple of years ago. You bought it when it just came out.
Yes, I did, and I happen to be wearing it right now.
Let's check it out. This is the Rolex Explorer, Rolex Oyster Perpetual Explorer 1. It's a couple of years ago, they introduced it in a 40 millimeter size. And that is would you describe that as your daily wearer?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I wear this a lot. Very comfortable, easy to wear.
Now that
Goes
one
with
does not
everything.
doesn't have flip lock, has the regular clasp, correct? Or does it have? Oh, it has flip lock.
It has the thing on the inside of the clasp. I forget the thing over here, and that you
The
can
Easy Link.
sort of roll
It doesn't
over.
have glide lock and it has Easy Link. Gotcha. Yeah, and also has the flip lock clasp because it's considered a
Yes,
sports
yes,
model.
the
Yep.
flip lock clasp. Yes.
Cool. Yeah, let's see it on the wrist. How big is your wrist? That looks perfect.
7 and maybe a tenth.
Still looks amazing. Fantastic.
Great watch. Very happy with this watch. Keeps beautiful time.
That's good. I'm rocking the I'll swap real quick. Rocking the Pepsi today. I posted a reel on Instagram if you want to check it out. But I'm rocking the GMT Master 2. I've been wearing this a lot lately as my daily. Plus, I have tennis later, so I usually wear this to tennis. This are the Omega Seamaster on rubber for tennis.
I wear the Coke often.
Ooh, check that out. And that's an aluminum bezel Coke.
I apologize for the noise in the background. The of course the
Your groundskeepers are taking care of
have to
everything
come now.
inside.
Yes.
But BW's compound is being taken care of by the gardening team. Okay, so when did you get that piece?
Maybe February 24.
Wow.
I got it from Watchfinder actually.
Okay.
It was surprisingly good deal, and the watch is in dynamite condition. Really good. Very nice. I'm very happy with it. I wear it a lot, and the you can see the difference in the progression of the Oyster bracelet. Definitely different in the Explorer than
The modern bracelets are a marvel of comfort and reliability, aren't they? And mass. They just feel so much better than older bracelets.
I'm gonna, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna show you a new acquisition that I got last week.
Awesome.
And I know you know what it is, but
Don't tell. Should we have people guess?
some people saw the unboxing on Lucha's channel on Sunday, so
Okay.
they're disqualified. But sure, let people guess.
Guys, so tell us a little bit about your decision-making process for this piece.
Well, I can't lie and say that it was purely my idea, but you've convinced me that I wouldn't call them shitter watches, but some of the watches.
I never use that term. I never use that
No,
term.
you don't use that term. Other people do, but you convinced me that it's a better idea to invest in more substantial pieces.
Yeah, and by invest, that I don't mean financially invest. I mean emotionally.
Exactly.
Pursue.
Not from a financial standpoint, but that a bunch of $1,200 or $1,500 watches is not going to make you happy in the long term.
Awesome. So other than the Coke and the Explorer 40, before this new acquisition, do you have any other pieces that you consider staple pieces, or is it really those two that?
Well, I have a Speedy from 1972 that I got from my bar mitzvah.
Wow.
And I've had it since 72, and I just had it serviced. It's in beautiful condition. Keeps good time. Just had a replacement mainspring and new pushers, but
Nice.
that's killer. And I wore that watch pretty much every day for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of felt like it was a little too delicate, so I put it away. And as I said, I just recently had it serviced, and I wear it often now. What else? I have a weird Panerai. That's
That
an
describes every
alarm
model.
GMT. It has a GP movement, Gerard Perigo movement.
Okay.
Strange piece. I like that. What else? I have a Tudor North flag, your favorite.
Ah! Let's be honest. How often does that sit in a drawer? 6 days a week?
Yeah, I don't wear that much. So
Come on. So you
it
see, I
comes
mean,
out once in a while.
you guys got to listen to OC. Like OC is never wrong. I'm never wrong. And so you have this Coke I would consider like a $10,000 watch. Then you have the Explorer 40, which I would consider also a $10,000 watch, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Give or take a little bit. These are two pretty expensive pieces. The Speedy is pretty valuable too, probably worth at least $5,000. But you decided to, like, sometimes I'll say something like, if you have something that's worth $10,000, don't get something that's worth, like you just said earlier, don't buy a bunch of $1,200 watches, because they'll end up like Tudors, which are worth about $1,000-$1,200. They'll end up sitting in the drawer because you have a Coke and you have an Explorer 40. Why would you ever wear the Tudor anywhere? Seriously, come on.
It's true.
It's true.
I don't wear the Tudor much. I don't wear the Panerai much. Those will probably be the next to go.
Got it. Good. So you have some consolidation thoughts running through your head. But you do tend to like, you tend to gravitate towards sports pieces, though, with metal bracelets.
Yeah,
right?
I don't see myself buying a dress watch. I don't have occasion to wear it. Got
it. So you're doing well with Rolex. The question is, what did he get, guys? What if you know, don't spoil it for everybody in the chat. But if you don't know, let's have some guesses here.
This is a really good one.
Oh, it's a really good one. So he's raising expectations, guys, which just leaves plenty of room for us to be very disappointed.
So what I traded for this was ceramic IWC pilot watch, just like a Mark 18 but ceramic, and Omega Aquaterra Bumblebee.
Okay, two watches that I can see that I would definitely get rid of. I mean,
oh, come on. You like Omega.
I do like Omega. I do like Omega. Yeah, but you have a great Speedmaster. Do you need one? I mean, do you need another one?
No, I don't. And I didn't wear the Aquaterra much. But it's a nice piece, and I'm sure it'll be available to buy soon if somebody wants it.
Mm-hmm. So what was your thought process? You were like, hey, I want a new watch. I mean, first of all, what convinced you to buy a new watch? Because there's a global watch moratorium. You're not supposed to be really buying anything without prior written approval. So what made you think that you needed nobody needs a new watch, but what was going through your head? Like you got the itch to get something else.
I've been pining away for an Explorer 2 Polar from the AD for a long time, and it doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. So I figured I can't break I can't break OC's moratorium buying a new piece. So something that I buy has to be really good. And I saw something that I had been looking at, kind of like in the background. It would be great if one day I could get one of these. And I don't know. I saw one. The price was right. I worked out a deal for the other two watches. I couldn't say no.
Couldn't say no. So very few hints in the chat. Van Luck says, "Is it a Patek Philippe?"
It is not a Patek.
Not a Patek. Okay. Let's see. How about some other yes/no questions in the chat? Yes/no questions. Let me ask this. This might give it away because if you say no, then I might be very, very disappointed. I'll ask it anyway, I guess. Is it Holy Trinity? Meaning, is it either, God, this is tough. Is it either, well, so we already know it's not Patek. So that means it would be either Audemars Piguet or Vacheron Constantin, which the chances of that are very, very slim. So
I'm going to I have to say that that's a yes.
Ooh. Holy shit. It is?
That is a yes.
Guys, it's a Holy Trinity unboxing of a watch that's probably on a bracelet.
And is not a Patek.
And is not a Patek. What's up, Toyota Mo in the chat? Is it a Cecil B. Purnell? No, they are not member of the Holy Trinity. No one even cares what that is.
Is that something to drink?
Just forget that Whole Milk mentioned it. He occasionally likes to drop very vague references in the chat. Let's see who we got here. Guys, what do you think it is? It is either an AP or a Vacheron. Those would be very expensive watches. They don't make cheap watches, BW.
No, they don't.
Guys, what have you done? What have you done? MD Chaz, very good question. Is it precious metal?
Not precious metal. It is stainless steel.
Ooh, yeah, steel. Steel. Okay.
Oh, it's a yes or no question. No, it is not precious metal.
No, see, but you gave too much information. See, he duped you. MD Chaz duped you into providing more information. Do not answer this. These are just anecdotal comments in the chat. Royal Oak, Mike Lewis, Vacheron 222. Gen G also says Vacheron 222. Toyota Mo, the blue dial overseas, of course, the super hype model from Vacheron, impossible to get. Even in the secondary, you got to pay through the nose still a little bit for that one. Keep guessing, guys. Keep guessing in the chat.
I saw somebody selling a gold 222 the other day. One of the new remakes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice piece. I wouldn't mind that. This isn't that.
No, those are not something that you can wear every day. They're not a good. Would you describe this as a great casual watch?
Yes.
Or
yes.
Okay.
Versatile.
Ooh, versatile. It's probably one of those ugly Vacherons. What does Vacheron make that's cheap, but steel? You guys know in the chat. Help me out a little bit. I almost kind of hope that this is a cheap watch because I don't want you blowing all your money on reckless decisions. But maybe I'll be. So here it is, the Vacheron 56. Yes or no?
No, that is a no. I'm not a fan of that one.
Well, neither am I. Thank God it's not that one.
I like the Quai de Lille. I like the what's the other one? The Code 1159. Everybody hates it. I like it.
I like it too. Let me ask you this question: is the watch on a metal bracelet? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Metal bracelet. So that rules out the Code 1159. Actually, when you think about it, Toyota Mo also guessed wrong. He guessed the Vacheron 56. Chalk Flew Up's in the chat, member of the OC channel. He says it's the AP Royal Oak Offshore Diver. That's a very good guess, but the diver is on a rubber strap. Rubber strap. So I would say is a yes or no. Offshore diver?
Not an offshore diver. No.
It is not an offshore diver. Matthias is in the chat, member for 9 months. Whatever it is, it's Florida Crew. That's true. You are Florida Crew. What could it be, guys? Last chance for guesses. We have over 60 people watching in the middle of the afternoon. Upvote the live stream, guys. Let's get to 40 likes. Let's get to 40 likes. Here's some more guesses. Toyota Mo says, is it a 1942 or... Oh, you can't guess two guesses. It's not a yes or no question. Is it a 1942 yes or no?
No, it's not.
1922
historic doesn't come on a bracelet, so I'll give you a no for that one for free.
Doesn't come on a bracelet. At the end of the day, bro, it's Florida Crew. BW is. By the way, how's the summer there in Jacksonville so far?
Very summery. It's probably 95 today and real humid.
Sweet. Van Lux, this is a very specific guess. If it's too specific, you feel free not to answer. Is it a Royal Oak? I mean, I guess it's very specific guesses should be rewarded. Is it an AP Royal Oak 41 millimeter with a black dial? Yes or no?
No, it is not.
Ooh.
Jen G knows what it is. She was there. She saw it yesterday.
Wow, Jen G has special access. MD Chaz says, is it an Audemars Constantine over oak? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, yes, it is, and it's purple. It's purple.
Oh man!
And it has 12 corners, not just 8. It has 12.
So you took two watches that were worth maybe a few $1,000. You went to a secondary dealer that you know and trust.
That's right.
That's okay. Right. You don't have to reveal the name of the dealer if you don't want to, but you're like, hey, I see that you have a piece that I like. I have a couple of pieces on trade. You agreed on a price. You thought it was a great price, and boom, you had the watch within a day or two. Fair?
Correct. Very easy, easy transaction.
Okay. Let's see. He's got
how many people are here? How many people are watching?
Over 60 people. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Over 60 people watching this garbage?
Yeah, watching this garbage, believe it or not.
Okay.
I don't know how.
Any last guesses?
Right. Any last guesses, guys? Any last guesses? Type them in. Last guess. Hey, Doc and his watches in the chat. Also Florida Crew. Over 6,000 watching. That's why there's 63 people watching on YouTube, but there are close to 5,900 people watching on Grindr.
On Grindr, of all things.
Shout out to all my fans watching on Grindr.
All right.
Okay, let's do this. Let's narrow it down. Is it a watch from Audemars Piguet BW? Yes or no?
No, sir, it is not.
Oh shit! That means it's Vacheron. That means it's Vacheron, and it's not a 56. It's not a K Delisle. It's none of that garbage. It's gonna be. It can't be a 222 because it's secondary. It is. Let's see here. Do we have any good guesses in the chat? Let's see. Is it a Julius Caesar guesses? Is it a blue dial Vacheron Constantin? Vacheron overseas. Time and date Vacheron overseas.
It's blue, but it doesn't look blue in this light.
Gotcha. So yeah, it does look black kind of in this light, but it's the blue one. There you go. That looks like it's in pristine condition. Do you know what year that's from?
It is. It's 2020.
2020. Wow. Look at that. You got the gold rotor. Guys, this is incredible. BW, man, you leveled up, my friend.
Yep, it was a good Good transaction. I couldn't be happier.
Wow. You are out of Rolex and you're into Holy Trinity with a Vacheron Overseas blue dial. Those are iconic.
Has very nice quick adjust, micro adjust.
Oh, you have the micro adjustment.
Yeah, watch.
Hold it up a little bit higher or tilt the camera down a little bit lower.
Come on.
Oh, there it is. You get your, it looks like 1 or 2 millimeters of micro adjustment on both sides.
2 millimeters on each side.
2 millimeters on each side. It's got the new clasp. Is this the what model number? Is this the 4500?
4520.
4520? That's the new one.
It is.
Holy shit. You have a 45.
And two really nice straps, a rubber one and a alligator leather one, blue, and a easy to deal with deployant buckle that you can just twist and it stays on. You don't have to undo the strap or anything.
That is incredible. Essie's in the chat. Amazing.
It's beautiful.
Toyota Mo, best blue dial in the world. Chalk blew up. Very nice. Congratulations. God, just so many.
Thank you, everybody.
Logan Hall, OCC is no color. He's very inclusive. Thank you very much. That's true. Blue dials matter, guys. Blue dials do matter.
On my on Instagram or on the WhatsApp group, there's a better picture. You can see the blue a lot better.
Let me pull it up. Let's do that. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And that's really what it looks like.
That's a great picture. Let me see here. Boom. All right, let me do some magic here. And through the power of WhatsApp on my phone, I'll pull it up on the computer as well. Boom. And then I'll open it using a different program. And then I'll drop it into a tab. Sorry for all the mechanics, but let's see here. We can bring up a big, fat. Yeah, even this, it looks very navy in this picture. Let's take a look here. Boom.
There you go.
This is incredible, BW. Man, congratulations. You leveled up. This is
I did.
This is a great watch. I mean, this is super classy. It's very expensive looking. Oh, that's a good one. Mo, is that yours?
Good choice. I'm glad I did it.
Boom. Yeah, and then the let me see. Here's another one. Is this Mo? Is this a picture on your wrist? Hold on a sec. Doing two things at once. Boom. Or maybe five things. Let's see here. Here's one. This is a crazy shot. Boom.
Yeah, if you put, if there's significant light on it, you're out in the sunlight, that's what it looks like.
Toyota, this is a Toyota Mo shot. So you and Toyota Mo now have the same watch. Did they even introduce the 4520? When did they introduce that? What year was that? I thought it was only like 2 years ago.
I think it was before that, because like I said, the papers say 2020, and this is a 4520.
Wow, interesting. Um, Mo says his is a 4500. So you have the better clasp with the micro adjustment, and also the bracelet. It's actually they refined the case a little bit. I think on the 4520. Very cool. Yeah, let's see here. Go back
That's
to the
beautiful.
shot on
That's so nice.
BW's wrist. This looks a lot. By the way, this picture looks a lot like the blue in the new steel 222. You know, that kind of matte
Yeah,
navy.
yeah. It's not as bright as most, but it's not as dark as that in real life.
Mo has the micro adjustment, but not the taper bracelet. Mo, feel free to jump on and share your opinions. I'm not a Vacheron expert. Anybody who is, feel free to join the panel. I'll drop the link again, but it's also pinned at the top of the chat. Very cool. I mean, this is such a great way to up level. If you don't mind, you want to share the financial terms of your deal?
Honestly, it was complicated,
Okay.
and all I know is that I was happy with what I ended up with. That's
all.
an easy way to put it.
Hey, that's all that matters. This is a great way to have a luxury sports watch at a pretty realistic price, because this is a step and a half above a Rolex sports watch, especially things like an Explorer 2. Even this even kind of outclasses any of the GMT Master 2s, because those are or Submariners, because those are so ubiquitous. And this thing is Holy Trinity sports watch. Yeah, it's really cool.
I like that they made it convenient to change the straps, and they gave you new straps to go with it. So, you know, you don't have to go searching. They're really perfect straps for the watch.
The one thing we haven't done is seen it on your wrist. So let's go ahead and, jeez. Yeah.
Can't even get in the right place here.
Yeah, that's tough to do. I get it.
It's very hard. We'll have to do it upside down.
Yeah, that's fine. Upside down so we can see it. That looks amazing. Perfect on you. Absolutely perfect.
It's just the right size. It's 41, 11 millimeters. People say, you know, you read a lot or hear a lot of people complaining that it's big, but it's big, but it's not too big. I had a Blancpain bathyscaphe, 44 millimeters. That was too big.
Okay. No, that looks perfect on you. Perfect.
Yeah, it does.
And how would you describe the comfort of the bracelet?
Great. Wonderful.
Silky smooth?
Better than the Oyster bracelet.
Wow.
And the Oyster bracelet's pretty good.
Yeah,
thanks for the congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, John D in the chat looks perfect. I have to agree. Hey, look at this. We got Web1 in the chat. Where you been, Web1? By the way, thank you, Web1, for being a member. Appreciate it. He says, gorgeous. Awesome. The 4520 was released in late 2023 or early 2024. It can't be a 2020. Thank you, Wristwatchholic. Yeah, so or it's either... I mean, do you have the papers that say it's a 4520?
Yeah, I do. Not right in front of me. And it says it on the back, too, 4520V. Maybe the papers are wrong.
Yeah, because I knew that it didn't come out that early. Something that did, however, come out years and years and years ago, I mean, decades and decades ago, is Brian the Pipe. What's up, Brian?
I heard you besmirching my GMT Masters.
Listen, Vacheron Overseas is way, I mean, it's like in a different league. Unless you had a full gold GMT Master, right? I do. You did and do.
Did you buy that gold GMT that we saw yesterday, Brian?
No.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Don't encourage him. He's always buying stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I am very intrigued by this watch that BW got, because I owned the dual time, the previous version dual time, and it was really thick and didn't have much of that elegant taper. So this is a very, very intriguing acquisition to me.
It's not. It does not feel thick at all. It's not a big heavy watch, even though it's, on its own it seems like a big heavy watch. It doesn't feel like it on the wrist.
Yeah. I'm very intrigued by it.
We want to see another wrist shot, BW. Sorry to put you to work. Going to get your exercise on today's show, but yeah, look at that. It, even if you're not, you can't help but be a fan of that bracelet. What they did to it, they really improved it. Yep. That's a great watch. Shout out, by the way, to No Endless Time in the chat. And what's up, Chili? Good to see you.
And shalom to Ryan.
And to Ryan Hofre, what's up? Magic City. Everybody in the chat. Just type in a quick note so I know you're out there. Still over 50 people watching in the middle of the afternoon. Yeah, this is the Vacheron Overseas 4520. It's the new one with the micro adjustment.
Yeah.
Very,
very intriguing.
Yeah, what's so intriguing about it?
That it's more elegant than the previous models. It's a little more refined. It's a little thinner, little details that just might, make it.
Uh-oh. Peer pressure. Social media influence rubbing off.
Yeah.
Have you tried taking...
BW is a bad influence. Take them off.
Have you tried taking it off the bracelet, the steel bracelet, and putting it on the other ones?
Yeah, I have. It has a very easy, quick disconnect.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah.
You want to take it off the bracelet and put it on something else? Want to put it on the rubber or?
Yeah, give me a minute to go upstairs and grab it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Like a classy gentleman, he keeps his rubbers upstairs.
All right. What's going on with you, Brian?
Busy day here. Busy day. Yeah. Saw you were heard some of your conversation about the watch imports, and I was like, okay, but I had stuff I had to do. We're finishing the living room is going to be finished tomorrow.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, the news released from the Federation of Swiss Watch Industry is that they shipped a record number of units and value to the United States. Year over year, the increase was 149%.
Ooh.
So they basically just took they just said, listen, let's pump up the production. Let's make a shit ton of watches and let's ship them all to the United States before these guys go crazy and implement tariffs. And they did that, and then they raised the prices.
Rat bastards.
Yeah.
Capital. Nothing worse than a socialist capitalist.
Fresh from the Ziploc pouch. Ooh, got a little matte alligator.
Okay, and it looks black, but it's blue. So it has a little seatbelt release.
Yep. Since it's off, since you just have the case there without the bracelet, can you hold up the back to the, there we go. So we can see the 22 karat gold rotor. is on the Vacheron Overseas. Nice.
And to connect it, literally is just, come on, you can do it.
It's literally so easy. Ah!
Come on.
Where's
the only slight issue with the way Vacheron does their Easy Link or their Quick Connects is that you have to come at it from the top side of the watch, and you have to line it up perfectly going into that open space. Otherwise, you're going to have a little bit of
I see. Okay, I see.
Yep.
And then
You say would you prefer it on the alligator or the rubber? Which one?
I don't know. I'll try it and see. So the way that the deployant goes on, you see how it ends here, just like there's a little nub sticking out.
Right.
There's a hole. This hole right here.
Yep.
You stick that. You stick the little nub in the hole.
I would not have the patience for this.
You're so rich you have people.
That's right. Well, no, he has 3 deployants, one for each. Yeah. So all you do is just line it up there and turn it, and it connects.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just feed it in through the slot on the other side, through the pin buckle.
Listen, even though Vacheron isn't one of the 4 brands that I push the most, it definitely is an incredible brand and one that anybody would feel lucky to own. And the Overseas is just an iconic sports piece. To have that in your collection, I think, is a huge, big step up. BW, really happy for you.
I'm happy for me too. I'm surprised you don't have one. Oh, sorry.
Yep. It's got the Maltese cross
Buckle
on the on the buckle on the deployant. Yep. Pretty good. We also have Buckley in the chat. You know what? Buckley should turn this off because if he sees this too much, he might actually get one.
This is the rubber.
The rubber, and is that also a navy blue?
Yep, same navy blue as the.
Yep.
They both look not the right color in this lighting.
Yeah. I think it goes through the camera, the laptop camera, and then through the processing, and then through YouTube and all that stuff. It changes the way it looks. Mr. Tudor to you is in the chat. He says Vacheron is not hype. That's true. It's not. It's actually pure class. Yep. Steel deployant.
See the way it connects on there?
Yep.
And then the rubber one does the same thing.
Yep. And you could also buy additional steel deployants, I'm assuming, and
save
yourself the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad Ali has a red rubber strap on his blue Overseas. I'm going to see if I can get one.
They have Vacheron's got a really good strap ordering system on their website, and you can get all kinds of different colors and combinations.
I'll have a look. The bracelet's beautiful.
Yes, it is. It really is. And I think the fact that it's all brushed makes it very appealing to a lot of people. Yeah.
Even the inside of the Maltese cross is brushed, and it's brushed differently than the rest.
Yeah, it's a different brushing. It's super smart. Yep.
So John D, my wrist is a little smaller than 7.5, 7.1, and this isn't too big. I would say if it was a millimeter bigger or if it was thicker, it wouldn't be as comfortable, but it's not too big. And people, you hear everybody complain about it being too big. I don't think it is. Maybe the dual time or the chrono are a little bit bigger. Maybe they're a little thicker, but I don't find it too big.
Here is No Endless Time, who's in the chat from Germany, showing off his Vacheron Overseas Blue Dial. He's sporting the red strap.
The red strap, beautiful.
Yeah. I guess I didn't really realize how many people have this watch. What a great piece it is. Let me just check something else here. Thank you, No Endless Time. Really appreciate it. Oh, look at this one. Yeah, check this one out. Here it is on the white.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, looks really good because you got the white indices. It really matches well. You are going to be in for some strap shopping, BW.
I think so.
Thank you, No Endless Time. Really appreciate that. Yeah.
I think you need to expand your horizons a little bit.
You never know. I can't get anything else at retail, so I may be, if I get the itch. I don't know, but I don't think I'm classy enough for Vacheron.
Well, you're a pontiff now.
Not a self-proclaimed one, though.
Well, the classier ones don't self-proclaim.
Look how big my head is compared to this can of Dr. Pepper.
Wow.
Is it a mini can?
Nope, full size can. By the way, John D in the chat says this is a brilliant dressy sports watch, very robust and plenty of versatility in that quick swap bracelet. If you've got a 7.5-inch wrist, this is gold. Yeah, if you have a larger size wrist, this works really well, but it works great even on smaller wrists. But yeah, I think you have to have over 7-inch wrists to pull off the Vacheron Overseas.
Well, that's why I'm interested to see this new 4520, because with it slimmed down the way they did it, it's different than the previous ones.
Where would you go see it?
I'd drive up to your house. That's the closest one I know of. I don't know. Maybe one day David SW would accidentally get one in.
Wristwatchholic says, I'm not sure if this is true, but I trust him. 4500V's rotor has an opening at the gold rotor. The 4520V's rotor doesn't.
Oh.
So the 4520V is solid rotor.
You mean around like one of the compass things?
I would assume so. Alex, if you can jump on, feel free to jump on. Yeah, this is a gorgeous blue dial piece. It's iconic.
Let's see. According to the back photo of David SW from a 4500, there's 4 little perforations right near the. There's 4 little openings near the compass, the compass star or the compass rose on the rotor.
That's the 4500 or 4520.
According to David SW, this is a 4500. Let's see if I can find the.
It says 4520 on it, and it has those.
I can't really confirm based off of. Yeah, this is a photo of a 4500. So. OC, would you like a link so that you can compare them, or do you not really care that much?
No, shoot over a link. By the way, the new, just if you want to buy one of these new, here it is, Vacheron's website, $25,000 US.
Are they buyable? I mean, can you just walk into a Vacheron AD and get one? Probably not.
No, I don't think you can. I think they're going to want you to. I think they're going to want to pretend that these aren't available, and that you should get a different color, or buy a different watch. Here is the older one, the 4500V, and it's they're trying to sell this for over retail from David SW.
They've got a decent picture of the back rotor.
Yeah, let's. Boom. Which was the whole reason for yep, here it is. So they got the windows here, where that. Are you saying that the new ones do not have that? Let's see here. I'll go to the Vacheron site.
That's a 5500. 5520 does not have it.
Yeah. Here we go. Boom.
So you get more gold with the new ones.
A little tiny bit more. Yes, you do.
Yeah, so you're saying, yours does not have the little holes there.
I do have the holes.
How is that possible? Okay.
You got a rare transitional piece.
We need to figure out the. We just want to make sure that that everything is on the up and up.
Yeah, and I have the same quick release. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, this 3rd generation of the Overseas.
Weird. Their site is funky. Got Pooley in the chat. What's up, Pooley? Let me see if I can pull that up. Go to that. $4520 versus $4500. I don't know, I'd rather not pull up Reddit.
No.
For some reason. But thank you. Thank you very much, Pooley. Hey, SE's in the chat. SE €5 super chat. Have you informed my fellow countrymen yet on how to become a member? Yes, I have, but thank you for the reminder. If you'd like to become a member of the Original OC channel, you can click on the link that I'm about to drop. I would really, really like it if everybody in the chat were a member of the channel. Super chats, I don't care about as much, but I do appreciate. But I do like the fact that everybody's a member, because we're doing more and more members-only videos. By the way, if you missed the episode from a couple of days ago, the review and reaction to the how to get a Rolex at retail, you got to be a member to watch that video. It's it was a great live stream. Check it out.
Who was the guy that was doing the commenting, OC?
We had, it was on the panel, we had CQ, Buckley.
No. The guy in the video. The guy in the video.
Yeah, I'd rather not say his name right now. I just don't want to.
No, but don't say his name. But who was he to be commanding your attention for that whole video?
He does like a wristwatch podcast, and he's a popular guy in the New York area. Not maybe nationally known or globally known, but he's someone who's circulating in the circles here. It's possible they put the wrong year on the card or the listing. Yeah, because this is a new piece.
I think it's on the card. Must have been.
Could have been the wrong card. They could have just sent you the wrong card. After watches, and you end up getting a newer one. Don't complain.
I'm not complaining. No complaints at all. None.
Yeah.
Even my wife likes it.
Oh God, that's the kiss of death.
Yep.
But no, she could never wear it. It would be it's as big as her leg.
Very cool unboxing. Thank you very much, BW. What else? So yeah, don't buy any more watches. That thing is awesome.
The only other watch I'm going to buy is an Explorer 2 if I get the call. Not looking for anything else.
Well, you've got just about everything else.
Something like that, yeah.
Yep. Cool. All right. I mean, I didn't really have much to cover today. I just wanted to pop on and do a stream. Is there anything? Let's do this. Let's go to the. I did want to, before BW jumped on. Let's see. What was I doing? This puppy. Boom. The new Cubitus. In 40 millimeter, in white gold and a rose gold. Expensive. Super expensive.
I'd have to see it.
Yep.
Yeah, those intrigue me enough to want to see them, but not to get all oogly googly.
Gotcha.
And I will not. Yeah, they're intriguing enough to not negatively comment on them because I haven't seen them. Now, if it was drop dead ugly, I'd just say it, in my opinion. But I don't think they are. I think they're interesting.
Question for BW from John D. BW, you have the Explorer 40 millimeter. Why chase the Explorer 2? Would you go vintage? Perhaps the reference 1655.
I don't think I'm going to go for a vintage one. I want something with a white dial. I don't have anything. All of my watches are black dial or a dark color.
Mm-hmm.
There are other things I guess I would consider. I thought about a silver dial overseas dual time, but I kind of like this one better. It's a little more. It's less chunky.
Definitely.
and I've wanted the Explorer 2 for a really long time. The Explorer 1 was sort of an accidental purchase. Did someone a favor. But I wear it a lot. I like it. It's a good piece. And I can't imagine the 36 millimeter just seems like it would be too small.
I'm wondering how you do an accidental purchase. You're with a friend, you bumped into them, your wallet fell out, your credit card came out, and the AD grabbed it.
No, I did someone a favor.
Oh, okay.
I did someone a favor. It wasn't like something I was planning on doing. Someone got the watch from the AD and couldn't afford it at the time, so I said, I will take it off your hands.
Ah.
Opportunistic.
Exactly.
Yep. Yep.
All right. I have a meeting at 4. I'm gonna check out you guys. Nice to see everybody.
All right. Well, one last look at the watch, if that's possible.
Sure.
There it is. It's the Vacheron Overseas stainless steel on the multiple straps with the steel deployant. Blue dial. Congratulations, BW.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for popping on, man.
Enjoy your day.
Crew. All right. Thanks.
Yeah. OC would rather see that watch than to see this.
Yeah. That's not bad. Come on. That's not a bad. That's the pink dial Tudor Black Bay Chrono. It's not. Listen, you could do a lot worse.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice to Mr. Tudor to you so he could become a member. I mean,
ass kisser.
I'm trying. I'm trying. But it's tough.
Yeah. You might want to trim your mustache a little bit because the lips, you don't want the mustache hairs getting in the way of the lips while you're puckering.
Yep. All right. Let's see what else is going on in the watch world. Not sure if there's anything going on, but listen, I'd like to jump on and give you guys a little bit of stream action. That's it. I think that's pretty much it. Quick reminder. Don't go anywhere, guys, because I want you to check out, if you want to, check out the Tea and Ticker show. I'll drop the link in the chat to that. But quick reminder, caseintime.com, the NASA Moon Watch case is available now for a limited time only. Use promo code OriginalOC to get the biggest discount possible on this. Order a bunch. Order a bunch. You get free shipping if you order a bunch. They make great gifts for people who own Omegas, moon swatches, people who like space, people who like the moon, people who like planets, astronomy, or whatever. And watches, get them the Case in Time NASA Moon case. Caseintime.com. Use promo code OriginalOC. Vimal asks, when will the moratorium be lifted now that ADs are stocked up? It's too early to say. The moratorium does continue through May 31st. And we will make a determination at that time whether or not to extend for another month. But in cases where you get offered or have an opportunity to buy a Vacheron Overseas, a Rolex, Patek Philippe, AP, you're exempt. You're exempt.
There's exemptions?
Yeah, I mean there's some reasonable exemptions. Very nice, Brian. We are Pink Brothers. That's right. Mr. Tudor to you also has the same pink Black Bay chronograph. Boom.
Boom. It's all pink. All right, I'm gonna swing over to the other place where I hang out.
Yeah. So if you guys want to check out the Tea and Ticker show, I'll drop the link in the chat just to be a friendly neighbor.
See you, everybody.
See ya. Boom. Click on the link in the chat. Tell them that OC sent you, and click on over there. You guys want to talk about anything else? I don't know. I'm bored, but I got some other stuff to do. If you have any topics, let me know. In case you just joined us, the Federation of the Swiss watch industry announced staggering statistics today for the month of April. Shipments to the United States up a staggering 149%. The Swiss watch industry basically shipping every possible unit that they had available to the United States in April to get out ahead of the uncertainty around the tariff situation. So that is the news. Check out the Tea and Tickers show in the link here. Boom. Please tell them Original OC sent you. And that's it. Peace out. Hey, Helgestron, what's up? Good to see you. As always, a reminder to reach for the crown. Have a great afternoon and a great evening, everyone. Peace out. Take care.
And action!